The country's fastest growing fixed broadband operator continues to expand, covering more than 9.6 million homes as of September this year. It also completed its submarine cable project in Palawan recently to help more people connect to the internet. For more on Converge, we're joined now by Chief Operating Officer Jesus Romero. Mr. Romero, thank you so much for joining us. Speed-starved net users push Converge's 9-month earnings up by 136%. But the question now is, can Converge keep up?
Oh, yes. You know, we designed the network from day one to be high availability, non-blocking, and low latency. So our network can actually support more users than we currently have today. The technology is world-class.
Technology is indeed world-class, Mr. Romero. Speeds are improving, but what about connectivity? Is it being extended to underserved areas in Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao?
Our vision has always been to serve the unserved and underserved. And as a result, we have built our own backbone that covers the whole of the Philippines, from Cagayan up north, currently down to Davao in the south. And we are serving all of the towns and cities that we pass, about 440 to date, including Visayas, Mindanao, including towns in Bicol region, for example.
Converge has reached more than 9.6 million homes as of the end of September 2021, Mr. Romero. What is your target by year's end?
I think if we continue our trajectory, we should add about 200,000 ports a month, which was an outstanding result for Q3. Assuming we do that, that would be, a times 2, about close to 1 million additional homes passed by end of the year.
What more needs to be done to improve internet connectivity, Mr. Romero?
Yeah. Internet connectivity in the country is actually private sector driven.
Right.
No? So it's incumbent upon the likes of Converge, PLDT, and Globe to continue. But if I may, there is something that's not necessarily evident when you talk of internet connectivity. With about 1.5 million subscribers today, imagine the number of people who use the mobile network for internet that we have taken off the mobile network. Say 4 people per household, about 6 million less users on the mobile network. So while we only do fixed fiber broadband, we have actually helped decongest the mobile network so that a lot more Filipinos can have a better experience on the mobile network. It's a twisted kind of way to look at our impact on the industry.
Mr. Romero, I spoke with the Internet Society of the Philippines a few months ago, and they told me existing laws are hampering the country from enjoying new technologies that will improve our internet connections, such as satellite technology. Why isn't this a priority of the government?
I wouldn't say it's not exactly a priority. Maybe there's need for a better structure, frameworks, and advocacy. Remember, DICT was only enacted in 2016. They only had 5 years to try to develop, the governance, security policies, ICT rights, and so on. The ICT should be the primary policy-making body. And in my conversations with the private sector advocates, they're also saying that there needs to be stronger sponsorship in the legislature because there are a lot of proposals there to help, make our industry more vibrant.
So shouldn't the law be amended so we can accommodate satellite technology coupled with existing telecommunications technology to greatly improve connectivity in the country? And we can even bring, subscription rates even lower?
If you remember, there was an EO signed by the president, EO 127, to kind of liberalize the satellite industry, allowing providers to directly access satellite services. Of course, as long as they have the necessary NTC permits. So, that alone should have helped improve the access to satellite services, which can then be used to serve the far-flung areas which are unreachable or difficult to reach by fiber optics. So that EO is in place, actually.
And briefly, before we let you go, what are the plans of Converge for its international networks?
Well, for the international network, we recently took over control of 2 cable landing stations that land 2 legacy cables, C2CAC. We have announced that we have a major investment in the Bifrost cable that connects Singapore to the US directly and passing to the Philippines. And we have a few other projects that we are working on today, hopefully that could materialize in the next few months.
Thank you so much for joining us on The Final Word, Converge COO Jesus Romero.